tough fight there. Both, to the start with, you were both going back and forth, but as the fight progressed, you started to insert your dominance. The main province there was the clinch, and for you, was it to try and get on the inside of it, or were you happy to stay back because you were also landing some good kicks as well and catching her kicks?
Yeah, actually, usually I'm not very much of a kicker, and I think clinching is more of a strong point. I didn't actually want to clinch that much with her. It just kept ending in that way. I guess if I went forward, she would sort of tie me up in it, or vice versa. But I tried to get out of it, and she actually tied me up quite well in it. But I definitely knew the knees were working her body quite a bit, so I tried that. But yeah, it seemed to work fine.
You were pushing up against the ropes in the corner a lot. You were being the aggressor, and you were controlling the ring. For you, was that one of the main reasons why you think you were dominant in that fight?
Yeah, I definitely wanted to get more of the centre of the ring rather than being pushed back. And I know she's quite an aggressive fighter as well. But then I know that she would have seen me fight before, whereas I don't know how she fights. And I'm definitely always a forward fighter, so I definitely try to change a bit. I said definitely quite a few times there. But yeah, I definitely changed it up a bit. But yeah.
Towards the end, you were both very tired, but you were obviously both pressing all-out war. Here in Birmingham, it's a huge show, obviously. For you, going 5 rounds, being tough, being a very tough fight itself. How was it for you to feel, I've got a big show here, a big crowd, I've got to put on my best performance?
Oh, it definitely was a bit more of a pressure because of it being such a big show. But I tried to, just when you get in the ring, it's just a different story, isn't it? You get in there and you just do what you have to do. So it's best not to think about what anyone else is doing. I mean, you're going to get hit if you don't pay attention, so I can't dilly-dally too much, but yeah.
Early on in the fight, you seemed to drop her with a right hand, pushing her onto the second bottom rope. How close do you think you were to finishing the fight?
I definitely think I could have finished it in that round if I'd pushed back, but I don't know why. I just sort of got a bit lazy, I'm not sure, but I know that I can do better, that's for sure. Definitely next time I can just learn from it, I think.
So another win, what you're going to be hoping to achieve in the future now?
I'd love to fight in Vegas at some point, that would be great, and definitely more fights abroad so I can get a nice holiday. But yeah, that's the plans, I think, just whatever comes my way, but I definitely want to get to the top.
And how does this event compare to the other ones you've competed in?
It's a lot bigger, so it's just, I guess, a little bit more pressure, but it's the same thing at the end of the day, so you've got to just go with it.
What do you think with Muay Thai now, especially with shows like this, putting on bigger events in the UK, and how Muay Thai is progressing? Do you think that in the future we're going to see a lot more shows like the main event?
I think so, yeah. There'll be a lot more people trying to compete with this event, that's for sure, so there'll definitely be bigger events.
Lastly, is there anyone in your limelight that you want to fight next, or are you happy to take whoever's put in front of you?
Yeah, I'll see what comes. See what opportunities come. Yeah, I'm not particularly looking for anyone in particular. We'll just see what happens, and if it's a good opportunity, I'll take it for sure. Could I say thanks to a few people? I'd like to thank my new sponsor, Sockside, for all my training gear. They've been really good. I'd like to thank my gym, everyone that I train and spar with, anyone that's trained with me and took the time to give me tips and tricks. Lisa and Richard have definitely put more time in and effort, and just everyone that trains with me, they know who they are. Really appreciate it. And Simon Chu as well for his little tips and tricks and encouragement. So thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.